Hello everyone, I'm going to draw a lion. Just got my paper here, got my pen. I'm going to start out with my thick marker, my thick line. And one of the most important things about a lion is its mane, so I'm going to start with the mane. But I like to start my lions with kind of like part of the mane. I got this thing here. That's going to be like almost like the bangs of the lion's hair. And then from here, I'm going to draw the lion's head and nose. Lions have really cool noses, but I'm just going to kind of draw this like Superman symbol, kind of this curvy line on top and this triangular line on the bottom. We'll leave it at that. Now, coming from here, we draw a circle, and then another one here. And then underneath here, another circle. So now we've got like the lion's face here. You can do lots of expressions on a lion. I'll just do some little eyeballs. We don't want to make a ferocious lion. We'll make a nice lion today. Now that we have this, we need to put in the lion's ears. So the lion's ears kind of poke out of its mane. So I'll do that little lightning bolt thing there and kind of give it these sort of hairy ears, almost like teddy bear ears, right, like that. Okay, so now it's time for the mane. The mane is fun. I'm gonna pick a spot up here to start from. I'm gonna draw kind of big, jagged, outward, curvy lightning bolt kind of lines that come down here to a point in the middle. And it kind of looks like I made like half a heart almost. And I'll go the other way. I won't do exactly the same thing so that my lion looks a little bit, organic. There you go. So it kind of looks like a heart shape, but like a very jagged heart shape and with little variation to it. And now that's my lion's head. Now lions are, really ferocious killers, but I like to make them look kind of funny and kind of scrawny. I don't know why. So what I do is I come out of the mane here and just go straight down with a very straight line. And from here, I'm going to draw like 3 circles, kind of all next to each other. And then come back up. See that? That's going to be my lion's leg. It doesn't look like the leg of a ferocious killer, does it? I'll do the same thing over here. Draw my circles. And take it back up. So there you go. There's a little lion paws. They have, great big paws. Now, about halfway down this leg, I'll draw this nice kind of rounded rainbow line. And right here, I'll go sideways with it. I'm going to put in another one of those 3 circle lion paws and then take it all the way back. So that's like my lion's haunches, my lion's kind of backside. And I'll do the same thing over here. Give it that kind of rainbow thing, but then before I finish it, take it out, draw those 3 circles, and bring it back in. Now this kind of completes my lion look. He looks a little scrawny. Maybe I could, give him a little bit of a body here. Doesn't really have to have a body. What he has to have though is a tail. Gotta have that tail. I've drawn cat tails, I think, before here with you guys. And you know that it's really worth it to just go slow and try and make it like a tube shape. And then from here, I do like kind of an S shape and then a C shape. An S and a C to give it that kind of hairy look to it. And there's my lion. Now there's a couple things we can do just to kind of make it look a little bit cooler, a little bit more detail. I'll switch to my thin line. First things first, when I look at these eyes, I notice that they're kind of different size. I want my line to have similar sized eyes. So I'll give my line some little dots here, a couple whiskers coming out. You know what? I think I'm going to give my line some teeth, some little buck teeth, maybe a sharp tooth here. Nothing too crazy. I don't want my line to be terrifying. I want them to be friendly. Now up here, these little teddy bear ears, just draw a little kind of thing here to let you know that there's a curve there to catch the sound. Sound is very important when you're a hunting lion. So there's my lion's face. That's pretty good. If you want, you can come down here and draw in little kind of half moon, or I guess quarter moon shapes for the claws. I mean, don't get too ferocious. In fact, I think the teenier the better. Just something to let you know that this lion's got some weaponry here. Alright. Now you know what I'm going to do? Actually, I'm going to go a little bit thinner. I'm going to put away my Sharpie marker. I'm just going to grab a ballpoint pen here. I think this lion's, really hairy. He's got hair up here, hair over here, but right now you don't kind of get that vibe. So what I'm going to do is go back here, and from the tip, I'll go in, kind of following that S shape, that C shape, and then from the end, I'll do the same thing. Just kind of let those lines deteriorate and go away. That kind of creates a hairy texture there. And I'll go back up here into his bangs that I made earlier, and kind of just do the same thing. The start of every one, I kind of like start to go into the middle, but I don't go all the way. I just kind of stop and let it look like it's almost like there's light on my lion's mane. I'll go back to each of these little lightning points here and just kind of draw in a couple lines that follow the shape of what the mane would look like. And I've got a thin line here, so it looks pretty good. If I use a thick line, it wouldn't look that great. It's always important to really kind of change the thickness of your lines. There, wow, that looks good. I'm happy with that. Okay, well, I changed the thickness of my lines and I created a line. And that's it for today. Thanks very much.